Every great story has a compelling, inciting incident. In Undertale, you fall deep into a mountain riddled with monsters. In Telltale's The Walking Dead, Lee finds a young girl, all by herself, in the wake of a zombie apocalypse. In The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, it all starts when the great Deku Tree falls ill and sets Link on his quest. It doesn't take much to start an epic story, and when you don't have death, revenge, or the fate of humanity to motivate you, sometimes it just takes a little tax evasion. Recently, I was browsing the Steam store and noticed a new title called Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Needless to say, I bought the game before I even looked at what it was about. Turned out that the game is actually a top-down action adventure game that pays homage to the early Legend of Zelda games. You play as a cute, silent little turnip boy that feels the need to rip up every piece of paper that he encounters. Going into the game blind, the first thing that I noticed was the endearing pixel art that's coupled with the fantastic character art when you interact with NPCs. The combat mechanics are super simple and the world is filled with a variety of enemies and puzzles. The boss fights are a tad bit easy, but they do get progressively more difficult while still being creative and compelling. My favorite part about this game has to be the little details, secrets, and pop culture references that are sprinkled throughout the game. I constantly found myself chuckling at the references they had slipped into the game. Not to mention, our cute little protagonist's only line in the game is in response to one of my most hated memes on the internet. The game also has a surprisingly fleshed out story. Upon purchasing the game, I honestly thought that I would just be running around collecting money to pay off my debt. But it turns out that Turnip Boy's world has a deep, intriguing history for you to unveil. So I was extremely happy with my impulse purchase of this game. Not only does the game have a name that makes you want to click it, once you start playing, you can see the thought and the love that the devs put into this game. The only negative that there is to this game is that it costs $17 and there's only about 2 hours of gameplay. I 100%ed this game in about 2 hours. While the game surpassed all my expectations and is a complete 11 out of 10 for me, I hope the price doesn't discourage too many of you. I had a smile across my face for the entire time that I was playing this game. This game has it all. Story, secrets, hats, talking fruit, and most importantly, memes. So, this is definitely a good game. Go give it a try. And more importantly, remember, pay your taxes. See you later, Internet.